Let's talk about making IT management less stressful. Ansible Playbooks let us automate workflows using simple YAML syntax. They define tasks, roles, and ensure systems run efficiently. Imagine never having to repeat tedious commands. Yes, automation can be a lifesaver. I'm Amelia James, a technology expert with 13+ years of experience designing and delivering human resource management systems that actually work for people. I specialize in building scalable integrated HR platforms that streamline processes, enhance employee experience, and give leadership real-time, actionable insights. Ansible is our IT hero, open source and completely agentless. No need for extra software on remote systems. It simply connects via SSH. It keeps configurations in check so we don't wake up to IT surprises. Trust me, automation is your new best friend. Playbooks are like a well-rehearsed script for your IT setup. Written in YAML, they allow tasks to run in order, no more forgetting steps. They're repeatable, reliable, and save you from late-night troubleshooting. Now, who wouldn't want that? YAML is friendly. No complicated brackets or symbols, just proper indentation and clear lists. It supports variables and loops, making automation smarter. Get this right, and you're practically coding in plain English. Alright, let's talk about variables. They're like little containers that hold your data, kind of like a lunchbox, but for code. And templates. Think of them as a smart way to keep things organized instead of copy-pasting the same setup everywhere. We use Jinja 2 for templating. It's flexible and powerful, like a Swiss Army knife for automation. Stick to best practices and your playbooks will be neat, clean, and easy to understand. Handlers are like the if this, then that of automation, reacting only when needed. Conditional execution is your way of saying, hey, do this, but only if it makes sense. When statements allow fine-tuned control over actions, helping avoid unnecessary tasks. And optimizing conditions. That's how we get efficiency. Nobody likes an overcomplicated mess, and automation should work with you, not against you. Loops, the lifesaver when you need to do something multiple times without losing your mind. Instead of manually running tasks over and over, we iterate over lists. Because let's be honest, clicking run 100 times is no fun. Loop control is key. It ensures efficiency rather than chaos. Choose the right loop for the job, and suddenly, automation feels less like magic and more like common sense. Let's face it, errors are inevitable. But debugging is where you put on your detective hat and track down the problem. Logs are your trusty sidekick, giving clues about what went wrong. The fail-fast approach helps stop issues early, so they don't spiral into a disaster. And rescue blocks, they're your safety net when something misbehaves, allowing your playbooks to recover gracefully. Be smart with errors and they won't haunt you. Time to run those playbooks. This is where automation does its magic. Structuring tasks properly ensures things run without hiccups, like following a recipe step by step. Syntax checks are like proofreading before hitting send. You don't want typos to ruin everything. In dry runs, think of them as rehearsal before the big performance, testing without the risk of breaking anything. Writing playbooks well makes a huge difference. Keeping them modular means you can reuse pieces instead of reinventing the wheel. Meaningful names help keep things readable, because nobody enjoys decoding cryptic task names. Avoid hard-coded values unless you love headaches later. And always update and optimize. Tech evolves and your playbook should too. And that's a wrap. Automation makes life easier. Fewer errors, less manual effort, and more consistency. Best practices make playbooks manageable instead of a tangled mess. Keep learning because technology never sits still, and neither should you. And most importantly, experiment. The best solutions often come from trial and error. Happy automating! Please do like, share, and subscribe to our channel. For more information, contact us.